There are so many comments coming in about a Texas woman who offed her ex-boyfriend at a barbershop over the weekend. This is sad, but we're living in a day and age where people don't know how to break up and move on. They're like, if I cannot have that person, nobody can have that person, especially if the person feels like that they made you. And we're not saying that this is the case between this couple, but it's kind of looking that way. I actually think this case is very layered and very deep. When you look at the layers, you see a layer of money, businesses, children, entrepreneurship, and things that money can buy, like lavish gifts and a lifestyle. But when you begin to peel back those layers and you look at the foundation on which they were built in, it's something very deep and sinister about each one of those layers.
Got outside looking in at this couple. When it came to the finances, it looks like they may have built a business together, and he was reaping more of the benefits more than she was. And you also have another layer where there was controlling, there was manipulation in the relationship. And from a video I saw on TikTok, it looks like the guy, he went out, did something on his phone, got to the car and got something out, came back to the front door and tried to enter in a code to get back in the front door. He entered the code about 2 times and the code wasn't working. And so he takes it up on himself to start beating on the door. And it wasn't a normal knocking on the door. It was like boom, 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 open up the door, you better let me in. And just hearing the beating on the door, it almost makes jumps. So eventually the door opens and all you hear this man saying is, you changed the code so that I wouldn't be able to get in. You changed the code to try to lock me out. And you hear the woman in the background saying something. I couldn't really make it out, but it was as if she was trying to explain.
Right. So if you guys haven't seen any part of the story, we're not going to post it. Just search Todd Austin to look it up. You can look it up on TikTok and also here on YouTube. But I did go to the comment section on a particular video here on YouTube called Crime of Passion. And I looked through some of the comments because I honestly wanted to see what people felt about this situation. Now, in my generation, and I'm talking about ages between 37 and 45, this couple situation has been a common thing that I've been seeing on the news lately. People just can't break up and move on peacefully. I'm not saying that it always hasn't been that way, but for some reason, summer of 2025, it's been on. And when you think it's getting better, it's not, because you continue to see stories like this on the news. There's this thing now that in a relationship that if you're not with me, you're not going to be with anybody else. And if I made you, you're not going to take what we built together to go spread it or to share it with someone else. And male or female, they're thinking, I'm going to make sure that happens by any means necessary.
And so in the comments, people were saying, never love anyone more than you love yourself. I advise everyone to stop putting your entire lives on social media. It's not necessary or worth it. Someone else wrote, single is safer nowadays. Physically and mentally, toxicity is the norm. And I do agree with that. Also, this woman had kids. Looks like she had 2 kids just from the photos that I've seen online. And someone said that she disliked him more than she loved her children, because in the act of what she did to this man, you ultimately did not give these kids a choice.
And so as you go on and on in the comments go from this woman having a strong dislike for this man to the people in the comments saying that she was being selfish by taking his life and her life and leaving her children behind without a mother. And that's so traumatizing. But what I will say is, sometimes when somebody gets caught up in this type of situation and they're going through something like this, you almost got to catch yourself before you flip out, because all it takes is for you to black out in the blink of an eye. It doesn't take much. You think you have self-control, but keep putting yourself in that situation. And then you begin to take all this stuff in, allowing for all those demons to talk to you and feed you in such a way where it's a bad way. And what that ends up doing is it ends up putting you in a negative space. And I understand that she lost a lot after ending a relationship, or him ending the relationship, but everything that she lost in the midst of their relationship, she should have known that she can serve a God that can bring it all back. It may have taken her some work. It may have taken her some work to get there. It may even take some sacrifices. It may take you not wanting to go that route again, but you have to know your self-worth. You have to know that I'm in this situation now, and I never thought that this situation was going to be like this. But now that I am in this situation, I'm not going to allow this situation to take me down or take me out of my mind. And that's the lesson in all of this, is that we should not love somebody more than we love ourselves. Hey guys, and welcome back to Everyday Husband Quotes, the channel for marriage advice, marriage entertainment, and everything else marriage. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel.